Greetings, viewers, and welcome to episode 83 of the Tales of Symphonia completion walkthrough. For the first time in a while, I'm going to go ahead and record as I play. Because I'm not planning on jumping around and skipping a bunch of stuff in this one. We're doing Flanoir Doctor again. This time, might as well watch Sheeta's scenes and then load up and choose Kratos to finish things. Or Zelos. What is wrong with him? Why is he wandering off at a time like this? We don't have a choice. Let's go see the doctor first. So we want the... obviously... building? No, that's armor. I guess it was the next screen. Okay. Right. It's over here. Ionis is that weird rock they had me ingest. Use that to make the Ring of the Pact, Can I really do this? Zelos! There you are! Why are you mumbling to yourself? What? Lloyd, you're late. The hospital's right here. Come on, hurry up. Doctor! Oh my, if it isn't Sheena. It's been a while. How is everyone in Mizuho? It's an emergency. We have someone who's about to die. Oh my. It sounds like things aren't quite quiet and peaceful. Stop standing there chatting and hurry up and get ready to go. It'll cost you. How can you talk about money at a time like this? I'm not running my business as a charity. You won't pay anything, so please hurry. You're taking advantage of people when they're in need. Fine, we'll give you as much as you like. How much do you want? Let's make it payment upon success. First, I need to see the patient. Travel expenses and hazard pay will be billed separately. Fine, whatever. Then please give me an escort. Let's see. The three of you will be good. We'll take a Rion, okay? Yeah, okay. I guess I'll wait here in the city.
Wow, that's some snow.
Lloyd.
Did someone just call my name?
Okay, so obviously this is what we would choose to continue, but I'm gonna skip it once.
Oh well, I'll just stay inside.
And watch,
Who is it? Come on in.
watch Sheena's scene first. Oh, not you.
Lloyd,
I've already
did
seen
I
yours.
wake you? It's snowing outside.
I was wondering why it was so cold.
Yeah, it's really cold.
You sure sound happy.
Yeah, I mean, I can actually tell it's cold. I'm so happy.
That's right. You couldn't feel things like that just a little while ago, huh?
Say, Lloyd, if you don't mind the cold, do you want to go for a little walk?
So we would definitely choose her in one of the playthroughs, and then Kratos, Genus, Lloyd, and Regal, the other ones.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. I'm sorry for bothering you. I'm getting all happy and excited at a time like this, when Altessa is suffering? I'll go back to my room.
Who is it? Come on in.
Hey, do you have a sec?
I've been finding it funny this entire playthrough. I believe it's her title that makes her look all dirty. Apparently, being a treasure hunter means that you don't bathe.
Sheena, what's up?
You want to come outside with me? It's snowing and it's really pretty.
And of course, don't get a choice in the third
Everyone's
one.
asleep. The world looks so peaceful when you stand here like this.
Don't get to turn down all three people and just stay in your room at night.
Yeah. Even though up above us, Crucius is busy planning its absurd age of lifeless beings.
Lifeless beings. Do you think discrimination would really go away if everyone became lifeless beings?
I doubt it would.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I'm human, but the people of Mizuho and the other humans of Tethale have always had a gap separating them. Even inside Mizuho, I always stood out.
Maybe Mythos despises the blood of both races that course through his body.
Maybe so. I can kinda understand that too.
Because you're from Mizuho?
Well, since I can make pacts with summoned spirits, I probably have elves in my ancestry somewhere in the distant past.
Really?
Apparently, only those of elven blood can call forth summoned spirits. Not just magic, but any technique that uses the mana of the natural world requires some elven blood to be flowing through you.
Then Kratos and Zelos too?
Yeah, they might have some elven blood in them, just like me.
I see.
The instant I made the pact with Corinne, people around me started to look at me differently. And I thought to myself, this is what it must be like for half-elves all the time.
Did you ever wish you were different?
I've lost count of the times I've wished it. Especially since I caused the deaths of the people in my village. But it's because I have this power that I met Corinne and all of you.
Yeah. If you didn't have your summoning abilities, someone else might have come to kill Colette instead.
When I think about it that way, I think that everything a person possesses is important in some way.
In other words, you have your summoning abilities because they're needed.
Yeah. My power, Colette's power, Rain and Genus's elven blood, and everything you've received from your parents. They're all needed, and that's why they're there. I mean, we're all needed, and that's why we're here.
I think you're right. I think every single life has meaning.
Me too. I started thinking that way lately, and when I did, it's like a great weight was lifted from my shoulders. To know that it's okay just to be alive, you know?
Well, yeah, that's a given, isn't it?
Wasn't a given for me. I failed in my duties and I ran from making pacts. I always thought of myself as a burden.
I see.
But after seeing you say exactly what you mean, and not holding anything back time and time again, I started to think that maybe I could just be myself.
Really? I don't quite get it.
Really. I think I started to think that way because you live your life in such earnest.
I think that's a compliment.
I wish Mythos could feel that too.
Mythos.
If he lived his life as earnestly as you do, maybe he wouldn't be able to snuff out the lives of those who are trying just as hard to live.
I don't know if we can get that across to him or not. But I'm going to fight him, for the sake of creating a world where we can live our lives the way we want to.
Are you planning to make the next move?
Yeah. I don't see the situation improving by allowing Crucius to go about their merry way.
I agree. I don't like just sitting around and waiting to see what happens.
Right? You and I think a lot alike, Sheena. I think we could become great friends.
Great. Friends.
Oh, you don't want to?
Idiot.
Guys, how's Altessa?
Well, he managed to pull through. Some dudes from Mizuho were hanging out there to guard him, so everything is all right.
Good. I need to speak with everyone. The world is never gonna change if we just wait for Crucius to make... So this...
Okay,
Wow.
yeah, and then I've
Yeah,
seen this
I don't...
stuff.
What even...
What?
Well, in other words, I'm a...
Colette.
What?
They will...
If
Take her.
I just want to rush through
You want
and
it?
load and watch Kratos' scene.
This Ted...
It sure does. All right.
Zelos,
What? Just... Yeah.
Okay, time for the main event.
Wow.
Lloyd,
Did someone just call my name? Maybe there's someone outside. Huh. Guess I was just hearing things.
Lloyd,
Did you know I was your son the whole time?
I'm glad that these scenes are fully voice acted, not only because, you know, it's more impactful, but because my throat isn't 100% recovered from my illness.
I realized it when I found Anna's grave at your house.
How did Mom die? You know, don't you?
Like Presea, Anna was a research subject of the Angelus Project. They were trying to create a Crucius crystal inside her body. When I learned of Mythos' plan to create an age of lifeless beings, I turned against him and descended upon this land, where I met Anna.
So Mom was an experimental subject, just like Presea.
After meeting Anna, I realized my mistake in believing that accepting Mythos' vision would be the fastest route to reunite the worlds. I began to search for a way for a human to wield the eternal sword.
So you can unite the worlds.
Yes. However, Anna and I were pursued by Crucius. We traveled from place to place, and when you were born, with you as well, but we were finally caught by Kavar.
And then Mom was turned into a monster.
Her X-sphere was removed. Lacking a key crest, the mana in her body went out of control, and she turned into a monster. When it tried to devour you, Noish protected you, and Anna regained control of herself, momentarily.
Noish saved me?
That's probably when Noish became sensitive to monsters. Noish and Anna were both wounded. Your mother begged me to kill her.
I've heard enough.
Anna went out of control again and turned on you. Then
That's enough!
I killed her.
I said that's enough!
After that, Kavar attacked, Then you and Noish fell down the cliff along with the X-Sphere. I fought off Kavar and his men and descended the cliff, but all that was left were the Desian corpses, half eaten by monsters. I thought there was no way you could still be alive.
Is that when you returned to Crucius?
I am the Origin Seal itself. Since killing me would break the seal, Yggdrasil couldn't just leave me alone.
And you were okay with that? Even though you opposed what he was doing?
Everything felt meaningless. Mythos said he would reunite the worlds as soon as Martel was revived. I came to think that as long as the land would return to normal, that would be enough. Until I met you.
Me?
You remind me of Mythos. Just like you, Mythos was desperately trying to save the world. He didn't give up. No matter how much he was oppressed, he was hopeful. Until the day Martel was killed.
A hero. That's what people call him.
Yes, but there is a clear difference between you and Mythos.
Our race?
No, not that. You realize that you are capable of making mistakes. Or rather, if you make a mistake, you are capable of acknowledging it. That takes courage. Mythos, as well as I, were unable to do that.
The courage to acknowledge one's mistakes.
We were incapable of correcting our flawed path. We gave up on correcting our mistakes. You didn't give up.
If you feel that way, then you must have realized it by now. Mistakes can be corrected. It's not too late. Let's look for a way to release Origin without sacrificing your life. Together.
I still have something I must do. Until I am able to entrust it to you, I cannot fight alongside you.
Something you have to do?
The Eternal Sword. Until I am able to entrust it to you, do not die, Lloyd.
Kratos, where are you going?
Do not allow Yggdrasil to continue as he pleases. He is capable of sacrificing any number of lives. Stop Yggdrasil, stop Mythos, before Colette is taken from you again.
I'll stop him. I'll head to Darius Karlon and put an end to this.
Okay. So now that we've watched that scene, major story differences occur later in the playthrough.
Oh, Noish! What's that in your mouth?
Oh, right. And we get a unique item.
A pendant. What is... It's Kratos and... Mom? Then this baby must be... me. Kratos gave this to you, didn't he? Okay. I'll hang on to it.
Yeah, between this, the item that you get in Colette's scene and the one you get in Zelos' scene, those are all necessary to complete your collection book.
Guys, how's Altessa?
Well, he managed to pull through.
Good. The world is so...
Well,
Yeah.
What?
I don't really... We don't...
What do you even... You can't... And I...
don't worry about that.
What are you
Why do you... In other words, that... For the...
Colette,
Why?
they will...
If... No.
But...
You ought to...
What? This
Okay.
It sure... Alright.
Okay.
What do you... I'm...
Really?
And then, before we wrap things up, something I forgot in the first playthrough, and when, speaking of collection book, after watching the Flanoir Doctor scene, the weapon and armor shops get new items. Let's see here. I forget if any of these are new. I think apparently I already own one of those. So. Anyway. Yeah, I'm not gonna... There we go. Rare plate is new. Rare helm. Yeah, also, one of, if not the strongest armor for, I want to say, Zelos. It's something that I forgot to pick up in the first playthrough. And I actually won't be able to in this one because you can't do it if you took the hard path. But it's from the old man at Hakanisha Peak. Oh, and this is just... okay. Yeah. Anyway, just a few extra items, once again, to fill out the collection book. Though, as pointed out earlier, the major bottleneck for finishing the collection book and getting the associated achievement or I forget if there's an achievement directly for that, but a title anyway, is Flanoir Doctor. The fact that there are 3 different scenes you need to watch to get all those items. Alright, anyway, it's going to be a short episode, but they all have been lately. And then we'll rush ahead and get to the point where things really start to deviate. And finish out this playthrough. And then I need to really seriously contemplate, figure out what I'm playing after this game. Maybe Tales of Vesperia, I don't know. Any game I play, it'll be a lot different from this one because I don't have a walkthrough that I wrote, prepared for it. So I'm going to release a poll at some point here, and if you have suggestions, put them in the comments. Pretty much, I'd rather this channel not die after this, but, Sarah and I are moving, so we haven't been fostering. We're not going to have cute kitten videos, except for, the ones we adopted, but they're 7 months old now. They're not going to be considered kittens much longer. And once both Sarah and I are over this flu entirely, and it's a really bad lingering one, but after that we'll probably start doing some more Wayfarer. Yeah, that's a cute little game. But I need to figure out a new solo series. So again, if you have suggestions for something you'd like to see me play, please leave it in the comments. And otherwise, hope you enjoyed this, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.